Hi, everybody. We are working this week on international stories during the early 1800s. We have the age of Jefferson that we're working on a little bit of last week and this week, where America is expanding in size and power and influence in the world. So, Monday today, you're finishing up the Lewis and Clark story we've started in class last week. And now we're going to move on to, what Lewis and Clark are actually out there discovering. And what are they seeing? What are they finding? How are they impacting America as a result? So that's part of your LEQ for Monday is how does the Louisiana Purchase and the Lewis and Clark exploration change America? Tuesday, you will be at school with me, and we're going to work on some of our trade book culture activities. Um, you know, Learning the culture of early America is why we're reading our trade book. So a lot of you have been doing great with keeping up with the reading. By this point, you should have your book finished or mostly finished. You can't really do the culture activities if you haven't read the book. And so we'll show you on Tuesday how we'll do that. We'll start with clothing culture, and we'll kind of work our way through some things about, to show me that you have learned culture and you can compare it to today's culture. Also, we're going to do on Wednesday when you're at home some stories about the Barbary pirates, and in class on Thursday we'll do a story of the War of 1812. It's kind of a weird war. It's kind of like a second war for independence in a lot of ways for the United States. And on a Friday, you have early dismissal from school. Now you're at home because it's a B day at home and an A day at school. So we just have a short little lesson where we'll be doing another of our trade book culture activities. So really, by the end of this week, on Tuesday and Thursday and Friday, we'll be wrapping up our trade book and also doing some stories about international issues in early American history to early 1800s. All right, that's our plan for this week. Make sure you're working hard every day. Make sure you're doing well. And now next week, the starting November 2nd, we're all back in school 4 days a week. So you will only have online activities to do on Wednesday. So we'll be in school. We'll get to do maybe some of those bigger reenactments and things, especially next week. We've got some really great things to do. But great stories this week in the process. Lewis and Clark, the Barbary Pirates, the War of 1812, and the Monroe Doctrine, which are all really important early 1800s stories.